Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my crafty corner. Everybody is doing well. I thought I would do this video this morning and kind of show you my progress on this journal and what I have done. I have covered my cover, and what I did was I took two 12 by 12 sheets of paper and put them up next to each other so that way I had a big enough piece. Then I laid my file folder down on the wrong side of the uh, paper, and then I folded it on all four sides, and then I decided on the left and right side how far over I wanted it to come over, and then I cut off the excess, and then I folded them and glued them down, and then I took this paper and then glued it down in the center, and I left it overnight so it would dry. And then this morning I just folded it over and got my piece. But I did have to add another piece over. I don't know if you guys can tell, but another piece over the center part just to kind of reinforce that. But I will be putting I might put a piece of lace or something else over this so you don't see this, but I might do that after I sew in the signature. So I did that. And then on the front here, this is a piece of a napkin that I used Mod Podge to put it down. And then I put this piece of paper along with this flower down. So that's how that looks. So, and then I took my signature, put it inside just to make sure that it still fits good. And then I noticed that with my papers, because usually what happens is when you have a stack of papers and then you fold that in half, as you go, the more you have, the more the inner pieces will stick out, so you end up with the bird's beak out here. So I took my ruler and my blade and just to and then cut to kind of make everything even as much as possible. I didn't quite get it completely done, but it's excuse me. But as you can tell, now it looks more flesh. So when I put it inside the cover, then you can tell that you don't have that bird's beak And I think what I might do also as a form of a closure, because once I put the signature in and then the pockets and different things like that, the decorations on the inside, it's going to thicken it up. So I'm going like, because right now, this is the way the cover is. So once I put the stuff in there, and it's going to be adding and clam mouth is kind of the term. Um, so I thought a way to close it and make it look pretty. I'm thinking what I might do is put eyelets here, and then I have these here. And I was thinking, because either one of these three colors will go with this, because there's all three of these colors in this. So I'm not sure exactly which one I'm going to use, but what we'll do is that we'll thread. I'm not sure if I'll thread it through both of them or whichever one I use. Take it and maybe like cut it in half and then tie a knot in one end and then the other end thread it through, or and then or just leave it the length and then thread it through both of them and then tie it closed that way. So I haven't quite decided, but I am going to put a grommet on both the front and the back. And I'm going to use one of these as to tie in for the closure. So let me know in the comments and stuff which one you think would look better as for the closure. This is coming across as blue, but it's actually um purple. And then of course the green, which picks up the green in the leaves. And then this is kind of an off-white green color. But this is purple. And let's see. I know this is blue. So see, this picks up the purple. Let's see if I have a page here that has a little more purple. Other than what's on the cover. So like this one has some purple in it. And see, I don't know why, but it's coming across more blue than it is purple. Just the way I see it, it's looking more. It's more along that shade there. So, but yeah, you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. But I'm kind of leaning towards maybe using this one because in that way it doesn't distract from. Because it'll be over here, and that way it won't distract from everything else that's going on. Let's see, and then the green would be over here. And then the same with the purple. So it's not like it's going to be going across it. It's just going to be here at the end. Here to just to close it. So that's where I'm at with that. But I'm trying to think of things that I can use on the inside as pockets because I have that I can use to tuck in the pockets. Now to figure out what to use to actually make the pockets. Because I even thought of incorporating these bags in as well. Because what I can do with the bags is like here's my signature, and then let's maybe here take a bag, put it here, and then see on this side, and then see there's a pocket there, and then on this side, what I can do is then put something on top of this as a pocket on top of this. What can I really do? Do I want to incorporate that one? Yeah, I think one is enough, but I'm trying this side. I want this one. What want this one? Actually, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because this is kind of a cream color. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's, and actually, let's do that. I'll go right there. And that'll kind of break that up. Okay. I might use that later. But see, then, see, I also have these are pretty thick. So, and then I've got these that are pieces of scrap from wallpaper that are might work in here. Uh, but I, ooh, now that looks neat. Okay. Yeah. Now that would look neat as a pocket for here for the green, and then it'll also some of the green. Okay, and there's plenty of this to make several pockets. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Okay, that's another napkin. I think I'll use that. Now there's this. see, with this, I could, and then possibly cut this up and use this to decorate either here or to decorate onto this. I'll put that right there. And then I've got these little sheets of paper that I can also cooperate, incorporate, let me give, find the words, incorporate into the journal as pockets. So I've got what, two pieces of that one, and then I've got some of these smaller pieces that I can also use to make pockets with. So there's some. And then I thought I could maybe use this to, but I don't know. I think this is too of a minty green. I don't think this would look right. Yeah, yeah. I won't have to use that one, so I'll just slide that one across. And then I have this page, and I like this side because it's got the purple, you know, but I also like that it has these two little like quotes and stuff, and I thought maybe I could cut these out and put those on something and include those in a pocket, or I just might fold this whole page and include this whole page into a pocket. So, I think what I'm gonna do is figure out and work it on that. To the size that I want the pocket. And then I don't know how straight. Okay, this side isn't straight at all. So Okay, so another 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure from the straight edge. Okay. I'm gonna use my lazy and my metal tool because I think I'll get that cut. To straighten up this edge. Come. Oh, say that one more thing. Okay. Just like that's my pocket. Perfect. Perfect. So now to glue them down, actually, before I glue them down, I think I'm going to put my punch here. And cut out some knot. That way, know that that is our pocket. And see, I want to ink it up, ink it up, ink it up. Distress the edges. Let's see. No, you don't empty. Oh, no. Let's go ahead and go each photo. Okay, that's going to come along. I'll leave black soot out. Okay. And okay. Get some advantage. Photo. And this I'll pop it to stand out. Also, and also create a little entrance to the page. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That way you definitely know that there's a pocket there. And I really like the texture of this because it really takes the ink and it shows that. There we go. Okay, what did I? Oh, there's the lid. Okay, now take my glue, and since I know that's the notches, the top. Okay, glue. Then I know not to glue, put in a glue on that edge. Oops, sorry about my reach. Okay, there we go. Sand bead along the three sides. Okay, now to put it down, and I think I'm gonna leave just a little bit to show on the bottom. There. There's that one. I'm going to be starting my new filming, recording, um, routine, schedule, um, with you guys. At least I'm hoping that I can get this going and start doing a more um, routine um, schedule of videos and getting a lot more content put out there for you guys. So at least that's my plan. Okay, and I think what I am going to do next is go ahead and put in the grommet, and let me grab them. Let's see which one I want to use. And I'm going to use my invite to punch the holes. So what I need to do is figure out about where the center is. So 2, 3, 4, and that's how this is here. There we Okay. So, yeah, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches tall. So the halfway point would be 4.5. And then I did the same thing on this one. I put my pencil mark there. So, and since my grommets is up there 3/16, so that's what I did here. And put this over for the 3/16, and that way it made the appropriate size hole. So now I just need to line this up. It's where I put my mark, punch, and see, there's my hole. Now I'm going to do that for the other side. And hopefully I'm getting them pretty well. Yep. Okay. So now that I've got my hole set, now I slide this back over to that icon. Okay. I can set the comments and yeah, actually colored budgets. I don't want any actual colored ones. So I have these. I don't have star shape, so or flower shape. So I think and those are heart shapes. I don't want those. I don't want white. So it's going to have to be either these or these. So I have that color and I have that color. So I think yeah, I think I'm gonna go with these. So put that one down in the hole. Ooh, okay. And then I'm gonna sit that down in there and I'm gonna squish as hard as I can squish. Now let's do the other side. And think I am going to um whichever one I end up using, in half, tie a knot in one end, thread it through, and then glue that knot onto here. That way it hides the side. Okay. Ah, okay. That one did not work at no. Get another one and try it. See, I can get it to work. There we go. That sounded right. There we go. That sounded a little bit better. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way it hides. So hide goes better. Perfect. They line up perfectly. So okay, that one goes in the trash. This comes back over here. Okay. So, and then I thought as far as to cover, I want something that's wide enough that will cover. No, actually, this one would go like this won't go on until after I put the spine on. And see, and there's also this here that we could also put on. You know what? I think I might use it instead of the lace. So I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'll use this to cover the spine. Then again, use this and then put the lace over the top of it. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what I end up deciding. But I have decided though that I'm to use this color to sew in the signature. And this will be the only place that you would actually see it. So yeah. Okay. So to measure out your and just do that for right now. If you take your thread and you go, okay, okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. So you measure it out 3 times the height of your signature. And I usually do it a little more than just a little extra, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so now what I need to do is, okay, what I need to do is figure out where my holes are going to be. So first hole is going to be about center. So that'd be about right there. Okay. Then what that is, this is T for top, and then that's the bottom of my book. And then my top hole, I'm going to put about right there. And then the bottom hole I'm gonna put right there. Okay. Mm, And what I need to do what I'm doing is I got my pages where I want them, and now I'm just clicking them so that way they don't move on me. Okay. I can use anything a little bit bigger. Now you can use any type of clip, paper clips, bulldog clips, or just whatever you have that'll be able to hold all of your pages together. And then, okay. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead, get this line back up again, and then indicate here where the holes are going to be at. In here, and next. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at first how to line up everything to do my holes for my signature. Mhm. And normally I would be using my big bite to put the holes in, but I thought I would try this method. So what I did was I had marked my holes using my template, and then I have my pokey tool, and then I have my signature kind of folded like this. That way I can get my holes right in the fold. And then I just press down and poke them through. And then what I'm trying to do is kind of open this up a little bit. And then from the outside, I'm just making sure if for some reason this hole's being stubborn. There we go. And then I just kind of give it a wiggle just to kind of, there we go. Okay. So I've got my holes and my signature. So now I have my holes marked in my cover. So now I'm going to do basically same thing in my cover. And I'm just basically just kind of making my initial hole. And now I'm going to kind of lay it down and kind of fold. And then so I can what I need to do is get one of my old books. Okay, there we go. What I'd like to do is get me one of those cradles. If this works just like this, or using uh my crocodile big bite. Okay. 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 So now what I'm going to do, take my pokey tool and poke it in the center hole of my signature. And then I'm going to poke it through the center hole of my cover. And then that way I know that my signature and my cover are lined up. Then I'm going to take my clips and then clip my signature to the cover. And then that way I know that they're both lined up. And I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to move these clips out to the edge. That way they're not in the way of me sewing. So here's my thread. Excuse my reach. Here's my needle. And I'm using one that has a big eye. That way it's really easy to thread. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my pokey tool because everything should be aligned now. And I am going to my needle through that center hole. And I might have to go with a smaller needle. Yeah, it's coming. And just have to kind of wiggle it through. There we go. And once you get through, want to leave a little bit of a tail. And then come in through. You could either go in through the top or go through the bottom. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go through the bottom here. And see, and since I have everything completely lined up, it's going through everything. What I might do is do this just to help it slide on through. Oops. My thread came off my needle. Thread back on my needle. Okay. So now I'm going to come up and go out the top. There we go. And now go back in through the center. But make sure that you don't so now you can take the the needle off. And you want to make sure that you have your angel wings, one on either side of the bridge. And what I am going to do is, I'm going to say, is try to kind of even them up a little bit. Pull on them, pull so it's snug, not too tight, or you'll rip your paper. Okay, now that I've got the thread in, take these off. And then take it and now tie a knot. And I always tie two and an extra one just to be safe. And there you go. And you can either cut these off short, tie it in a, leave them long, and add a little charm or whatever to them, whatever you want to do. And then, and there you go. Now you've got your signature sewn in to your book. That's the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Okay, come on, camera, focus. There we go. And so now that I've got this done, I can go ahead and cover the spine. So me pick some of this off of here. And let's actually see how that will look. So it is wide enough that it will cover. what I would do with this is take my little iron and then iron this in half, which will make it easier to to make it equal on both sides. But see, and then that way you don't see your string or anything. And you don't see this here either. And it just finishes off the front. So see how much of this we need. Want to cut just a little bit more than what you really need, so that way you've got some wiggle room, and then two, you've got everything so you can tuck a little bit over the edge as well. Okay. So, okay, I am going to end this one here, and we will catch up with you guys in the next one. Thank you for spending this time with me working on this journal. And as I mentioned before, let me know in the comments below which one of these you think I should use for the closure. And in the next video, when we come back to continue working on this journal, I will reveal which one I have decided to go with. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please share it out. And if you haven't became a member of my hefty family, please consider to do so. And if you do click that button, make sure you click the notification bell. That way you're notified of when I do upload new videos. And when I go live, I do a live stream on Thursday nights at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Thank you, everybody. I love each and every one of you. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Love one another. But most importantly, love yourself. Bye-bye.